Hello everyone, good morning. Sage here, live from Kalkine studio, and you're watching the early trades. Let's get started with our market open report. And the S&P ASX 200 opened 0.08% lower in the opening minutes of trade on Thursday, following a strong finish to the trading day on Wednesday in the US after the Federal Reserve indicated a hawkish pivot to fight inflation. The benchmark was weighed down by an 8.2% fall for CSL shares, in line with the discount on the stock price used as a basis for a $6.3 billion equity capital raise to purchase Vifor Pharma this week. And the fall dragged the healthcare sector 5% lower. Qantas shares fell 0.2% following news of a $1.1 billion loss projected for the first half of the 2022 financial year. And the US shares closed 1.6% higher in a day marked by negative trading that turned positive following news that the Federal Reserve would speed up the withdrawal of stimulus and look to raise interest rates 3 times next year. Also due are preliminary readings on manufacturing and services sector activity and a speech by RBA Governor Philip Lowe. Companies holding the annual meetings today include ANZ, Orica and Elders. IPOs. It's a huge day ahead with 4 companies slated to list according to the ASX. Avada Group at 10:30am provides traffic management to government and civil infrastructure sectors. Qualitas at 11am is a real estate investment manager. And Expon Technologies Group at 12pm specialises in cloud-based marketing. Ronan Resources at 1:30pm is an explorer with a coal project and a gold-copper project, both in Colombia. In trading halts this morning are IGO and nickel miner Western Areas, citing a potential acquisition and a potential change of control transaction, respectively. The companies have been confirmed talking since August, when IGO lobbed an all-share bid. And Sims, the recycling group, has acquired Baltimore-based metals recycler Atlantic Recycling Group for US $37 million, or 51.6 million Australian dollars, the company said on Thursday. Atlantic Recycling operates 4 facilities and has a shredder and metal recovery plant at its primary site in Baltimore in the US state of Maryland, and has delivered an average earnings before interest and tax over the past 4 years of $6.4 million according to Sims. And Australia's largest home loan lender, CBA, has hiked fixed lending rates for owner-occupiers on principal and interest repayments over 1 to 5 year periods between 0.05% on 1-year loans up to a 0.25% hike on 4-year fixed loans. Owner-occupiers on 1-year fixed rate loans will now pay 2.54% and up to 3.59% for 5-year loans. And interest-only loan rates are unchanged. For investors, fixed rates on 1 to 2-year loans will remain unchanged, but fixed rate loans on 3, 4 and 5-year periods will lift 0.1%, 0.15% and 0.2% respectively. Interest-only rates are also being hiked. And the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission will not oppose the proposed acquisition of BHP Petroleum by Woodside, according to an announcement on Thursday, paving the way for the deal to proceed. And the ACCC said its review focused on the supply of domestic natural gas in Western Australia, but found there was adequate competition from rival suppliers. Pharma giant CSL has successfully raised $6.3 billion to fund its takeover of Vifor Pharma in a capital raising it said attracted strong support from the investors. And the money was raised through a book build process that priced CSL shares at $273, an 8.2% discount to its closing price on Monday. The shares have not traded since Monday following news of the deal, and the Stockland expects to pay 12 cents per security for the 6 months to the end of December, the company said on Thursday, in a payment with a record date of December 31st to be paid on February 28th. Stockland will release its financial results for the 6-month period on February 23rd with the full details of the distribution, the company said. Qantas has foreshadowed a loss at the earnings level of $250 million to $300 million for the first half of financial year 2022, plus an order for up to 134 new aircraft with Airbus to be finalised next year. Qantas has selected the A320neo and A220, 40 of which are firm orders. A further 94 purchase rights are attached. The airline is forecasting a first half loss of more than $1.1 billion on an underlying basis once non-cash depreciation and amortisation costs are factored in. Its first half fuel bill is $495 million and it is highly hedged for the second half. Net debt will be $5.65 billion at the end of this month, helped by a $802 million land sale. And that's all for now in the early trades, but please stay tuned to Kalkine TV as we have many more shows lined up for you, sharing live updates across the economy, markets and sectors. For now, this is Sage signing off.